Carson, thank you so much for joining us. Now, you'll be competing. This World Cup Super Final, of course, is at the National Aquatics Center, better known as the Water Cube, one of the iconic venues from the 2008 Beijing Summer Olympics. What do you think of the venue so far? Were you excited to just be here?
Definitely. I mean, it surprised me with how large it is. It's definitely the biggest pool I've ever been to, and just the visual, the aesthetic of it all is really cool. It's a really pretty pool.
Now, you specialize in both the 3-meter springboard and the 10-meter platform. Can you talk a little bit about your training, your regular days, how you balance these two different events, which one you focus on more or less?
Yeah, it's definitely really busy. Constant challenge, trying to spend time on the 3-meter and also work on the platform. I really have to some days do both and some days just focus on one. But I've done it my whole career, so kind of gotten used to it at this point.
Do you have a preference? Do you like the kick and the extra, the physical force needed for the springboard, or do you prefer the platform and that height?
I like them both. I would say that the platform is more fun to compete. There's more people watching. It's more exciting in terms of just like the spectacle of it all. But I think it's more fun to train the 3-meter. It's a little bit less scary in practice. Like when in a meet, when you're doing 10-meter, you can get over the fear part and it's just let it all out there. But in practice, you're up there on the 10-meter by yourself training. It can be a little tough sometimes, but I like them both.
Well, let's look at your career a little bit. I mean, you're just 21, early days certainly. Shortly after turning 18, you won bronze at the 2022 World Championships. Can you tell us about that breakthrough and what it was like to stand on the podium at the Worlds?
Yeah, so that was one of my first world meets, and to be able to get a medal, and that was really just an amazing experience. I wasn't sure what to expect, but to end up top 3, that was really cool. And repeating that this past year was also awesome. With my current team or my synchro partner, I think we put together a great list. And anytime you can stand on the podium and represent your country, it's really special. So happy with that.
Now, you made your Olympic debut at Paris 2024, and you just missed a medal in the 3-meter springboard, coming fourth. Can you tell us about that experience? What was it like to represent the USA at the Olympics?
Yeah. It was a one-of-a-kind experience, and competing in both the 3-meter and 10-meter, that was definitely a challenge that I wasn't sure what to expect, but it was really special. Representing the US, my first Olympics, I really can't put words to it, that experience has definitely set me up going into future competitions and possibly the next Olympics.
Well, let's talk about that. Of course, the next one's coming up on home soil, LA 2028. Seems like you've already got an eye on those games. What are your goals for that? What do you hope to qualify in?
Yeah, I definitely have my sights set on a medal at the 2028 Olympics. And I would like to repeat both the 10-meter and 3-meter, doing in the individual events, and also synchro with my current partner. So.
Just recently, at Paris 2024, China passed the USA for the most Olympic golds in diving, now have 55. What do you think makes Chinese so good at diving, and what stands out to you when you do see them perform?
I mean, first of all, their entries. Like every single time they go through the water, there's almost no splash. And their body positions, their form is almost perfect. So I think those two things, the form and their entries, really set it off. And their power. They have great explosive power that allows them to jump high, spin fast, and getting through the water clean really helps them jump to the top most of the time.
Now, you guys are always got an eye on each other, of course. You're competing head-to-head around the world in these circuits. What can you learn from the Chinese? How can you mimic this? Like, how can you close the gap and catch up to these guys?
Yeah, there's a lot we could learn from them. I definitely take from their techniques sometimes. I'll look at the film and compare the videos to see what we're doing compared to them and what works well for them compared to what we're doing. So there's definitely a lot we can take from that. And it's good examples for us.
Now, sport has this tremendous power, of course, to bring people together. Can you talk a little bit about just its ability to help bridge language and culture gaps and just do that, to bring people together, to let them meet in different ways?
Yeah, definitely. I think it goes beyond language and culture. We're all trying to do the same thing. We work every day to just be our best versions of ourselves. Just the process of trying to get better every day, that similarity brings us all together.
What potential do you think there could be for US and Chinese diving teams to perhaps train together in the future or learn from each other a little bit?
Yeah, I definitely think there's opportunities for that. I would love to see that happen more often. My coach actually he learned a lot in China when he was coming up. He learned from the national team coach. And I think that really helped his development, and he's passed that knowledge on to us. So I think more of that in the future would be awesome.
Carson, thank you so much for your time. LA 2028 is on the horizon. Best of luck the rest of this season, and we look forward to seeing you on your home games.
Thank you.